And welcome back to more Paper Mario! So last time we ventured deeper into the Crystal Palace, where we found this little hidden alcove with the Triple Dip badge. During battle, let's use 3 items during 1 turn. Pretty cool, except it uses a lot of FP to use multiple items in 1 turn. So with that in tow, we have to go back through the little mirror, turntable. I'm not sure what that would actually be called. And we have another Clubba. I'm gonna try to get the drop on it, like so, because we are running low on resources. 17 HP, 3 FP, and not anywhere near a level up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try out this item we got from the last battle, the Mystery. Who knows what it does? Take a chance to find out. And let's see what happens. Mushroom? Mushroom. Cool. I will take the mushroom over the pebble. I personally would prefer healing over doing like 1 damage, so that worked out pretty well. So, reminder that the yellow Magic Koopas will electrify enemies, so do not attack them directly. Actually, I am going to opt to take out the Magic Koopa this turn and worry about the Clubba next turn. I am also contemplating swapping around badges a little bit. Maybe equipping Happy Flower, because we're out of FP, and I want to save items, so I might do that. Happy Heart has actually been working out pretty well. I don't have any hammer badges equipped. I kind of forgot. Also, a problem we have right now is we actually don't have anything that does damage, like 6 damage, except Goombario, and he'll take damage from the electrified enemy. So we're gonna have to take damage on this turn too. Bit of an oversight on my part. Ow. That's not a good time for a consecutive attack. Let's see, that should be 2? Yeah, so we have 5, so that means we need 30 more star points. I'm pretty sure we're gonna next level up during the boss. But that is a welcome sight. Another Super Mushroom. I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that little bit of good luck. And hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna go back and sort through here a little bit. Actually, haven't been using this at all. Multi-bounce might be helpful. Power Smash is cheap, so I'm gonna equip that. Yeah, this takes 6 FP to use multiple items, so I'm not sure how useful it is. Where? I don't have Happy Flower. That's right, you get it from, Merlo, and I think I passed on it. Oops. Let's see, nothing can poison us, so no need for that. Flower Finder, let's go with this as a bit of a, an alternative strategy there. Here, we have another asynchronous, reflection, but it's telling us to kick Kooper into here. Mario, I'm the real Kooper, but of course you knew that, don't you, old boy? Mario, look at me, I'm the real deal, nobody else looks like Kooper. Mario, come on, I'm Kooper, I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm the real Kooper, Sonny, you believe me, don't you? I'm the real Kooper, there isn't any doubt in your mind, is there, brother? Okay, old bean, you'd best smash these imposters one by one. That's a good idea. Brother, smash them all except me, okay? Again, why I feel like this is mostly for comedic value. You must have some sort of sixth sense, Sonny. Grr, remember me, I'll return. Ouch, that hurt. Still, good job. You must have some incredibly keen eyes to spot me. Darn it. Mario, well done. I don't know how you did it, but you found me out. Goodbye. Brother, I said I was the real Kooper so many times. So mean. Just joking. I definitely thought I had you going there, though. Yes, yes, good call, Mario. I knew you'd get it right. Those were the worst disguises ever. Obviously, you can mess that up if you want to see Koopa react. Here, actually, I just equipped the badge that tells us where star pieces are, and we have a star piece, and a maple syrup, which I am also tempted to use right away. We have 2 of these, so definitely gonna take advantage of this. By the way, we actually need a maple syrup for something coming up a little bit later. We've got a giant rhino statue right there, but no way to move it. Over here we have a switch. This case actually is a mirror, I think. So going through here, we have another gap in the mirror, or the glass, I guess. So, on the opposite side of the big rhino— by the way, what happens if we kick Koopa in from this side? Nothing. Just thought I'd check, I actually had no idea. And of course, there was a mirrored star piece on this side too. Clever. And remember how there was an item on the other side? Here, there's a jam and jelly. So there's definitely like marks on the floor indicating that this has been shifted over. So let's try pushing it. Alright, a little hidden passageway. Got a Clubba right away. No problem for us. That might be a problem though. That is a whole squad right there. Yeah, it's like, oh look, an enemy. This'll be easy, and then you look, and there's like 4 enemies total, with like 10 HP each, and it's like, oh yeah, about that being easy. I do like this though. Did I mess up the action command? I only did 4. I thought I was supposed to do 5. Okay, I blocked 2, so that was technically better than I have been doing, I think. Defense by 1, not a big deal. That should heal, that's bad. I'm genuinely curious if I botched the action command or not, so I'm gonna try this again. Nope, I guess it just says 4. I guess that's to encourage using Fire Shell, because that does 6, so it makes sense. So once a Magic Koopa is by itself, usually they'll opt to run away, which sucks, because I could really use the star points right now. So yeah, probably prioritize the Magic Koopas if possible. In this case, I wanted to defeat the Clubbas, because they tend to do more damage. The P up, D down badge increases attack power by 1, decreases defense power by 1. If you wanted to be really silly, I suppose you could equip both badges and just have them cancel out, and that would just waste BP at this point, but I suppose you could do that, to see what happens. Again, if you increase your attack and then decrease it, then increase your defense, and then decrease it, you're back to 0. So it's like, yeah, I assume you can equip both at the same time, but again, I just question what good that would do. Still, it's nice that they give you the option of both ways, either raising one stat and dropping the other, or vice versa, for the sake of flexibility. But yeah, I'm used to Mario's damage output, so I tend to just stick with his default setup. Like, I'm used to doing 6 damage with the hammer, 3 per jump with the regular jump, and so on. So I tend to not use power boosting attacks particularly often. Not the best call by my part to use Fire Shell, probably. I probably should have used something else, but oh well. This is invisible, this is raising attack, so let's go invisible first, because the invisibility I find to be the worst thing to deal with. Because then you just have to sit around for like 3 turns, not being able to attack or anything. Alright, so, Red Magic Koopa raises attack. Hopefully we'll be able to take it out in this turn, so that won't be an issue. I think we're past all of the Duplighost antics for this chapter, but I think there is one more in Chapter 8, as a heads up. Yeah, I miss the Duplighosts. They're fun enemies. But yeah, when you just have pixels in Super Paper Mario and then like no partners in the others, then it makes sense why they wouldn't have that as a mechanic. At the time of recording this, I'm actually, this is before the release of the Origami King, so if there are partners in that game, maybe they can bring back Duplighosts, but who knows. You got the palace key. Opens a locked door in the Crystal Palace. At the time of recording this, it's only known that there will be, like, enemies tagging along at certain moments, but it's not known if there will be specific partner characters. Like, we know there's a Toad, apparently, possibly Bowser, but a lot of it is speculation and not confirmed. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. As a fan of this series, I'm gonna give it a try. But I don't know how exactly to feel about this game, to be honest. I'm hoping for the best, though. Alright, so this room is confusing. So we have these statues, and they move in the direction that the rhino is facing. You can't go through here unless you solve the puzzle. Once you solve the puzzle, we'll let you through. So here... wrong way. You have to talk to them in the proper direction to get them facing the way you need them to, and then you can push the block. Again, this is pretty clever, actually. I am a fan of these mirror puzzles. They do a lot of really creative things instead of just, oh look, cool, cool mirror, but they actually really take advantage of the mirror as a set piece, to set up some really neat level design with that. So yeah, I very much applaud this area. It's really cool, I find. Cool, haha, Shiver Mountain. But with that, we're actually at the end of the chapter, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if we can actually fight the boss in this amount of time, though. This is kind of a long fight again, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get through this or not, but I'll try. And thankfully, since we're at the end, that should mean we get a heal block, thank goodness. Alright, so swapping over to Goombario once more. Yeah, we might have to cliffhang this fight, based on the normal video length. Who comes to my palace? Mario, you finally arrived. I know you believe you can save the Star Spirit, but I'm afraid I won't let you. First I shall defeat you, then I shall present Bowser with an iced Mario gift. So we have these, Crystal Bits, first of all. This is a Crystal Bit. Basically, Crystal Bits are just pieces of the Crystal King. You can drop them with ease. Their max HP is 1 and they're only dangerous when the Crystal King spews them out. The defense power is 0, these guys are pretty weak. They'll keep coming though, until you finally beat the Crystal King. So the best way to go about this is to use multi-bounce or another multi-target move to attack all of them in quick succession. Like so. And now let's see what he'll try. He's gonna spawn in more, that's fine. We'll just continue what we're doing, but first... This is the Crystal King, he's one of Bowser's main guys. I don't know how he managed to take over this palace, but max HP 70, attack power 6, defense power 2. He'll attack you by summoning and launching Crystal Bits. The power of each attack is 4, the number of times he attacks equals the number of Crystal Bits he's deployed. He'll also try to freeze you whenever he can. When his HP gets low, he may try to divide and conquer. The power of this attack is 8. You can hurt him only by attacking his real body. If you don't know which one's the main body, you should attack all of them. Pretty brilliant, eh? So yeah, he'll split himself into copies. Seems like every Mario RPG has to have one of these fights. And when he does that, you have to just multi-target. Ow, that's really unfortunate, actually. That's real bad. So we're gonna multi-bonk to compensate. He has a lot of defense. Okay, that was not a cap, that was me screwing up. Also, you're frozen for a pretty long time, which... Never mind, you're frozen for a turn. He was thinking it was gonna be a big deal. Never mind, we lose a turn. That actually is a big deal. So the key with this fight is to get into a rhythm, I think. So for example, Spiny Surge, since Mario can't multi-bounce, to take out the crystal bits, and Watt is a great party member because again, she can go through enemy defense. Block that attack, please, otherwise you might be in trouble. Being frozen is really bad, and he didn't spawn any more crystal bits, so we're just gonna attack normally. So now we can swap over to Watt, and negate his defense, like so, 5 damage. I think he can heal. I recall him healing for like 30 HP. So when he does that, we have to kind of adjust our strategy a little bit. Obviously, if you have Super Jump Charge and other powerful badges, you can always opt to just charge up a ton, do a Super Bounce, hope you get a good combo, and just deal a ton of damage. As is, I'm not in the best setup. I don't have a great setup going here, so we're gonna have to see how this goes. Again, we might have to cliffhang this, because we're almost at time, actually. There we go. I think I've got the hang of the dodge timing, at least, so that's something. We're almost charged up for a Star Storm, so that's good. That negates defense too. He's gonna heal. Never mind, he's gonna split himself into copies. That's actually good. That's totally fine by my book. Or however that saying goes. So we have no attack items, dang it. So swapping back to... Let's go with Bombette here and do a Power Bomb, just because I'll do a little bit more than a Spiny Surge. So 5 damage, he's definitely gonna heal. I'm surprised he's gone this long without, to tell the truth. Normally he heals a lot. There we go, it's 20 HP. It's not too bad. You know, we can do like 10 HP in one turn, so that's not anything too much to worry about, but it's a little concerning. Alright, guard, please. There we go. Perfect. Power bounce. I might have to heal, because I'm running out of resources really quickly. If he doesn't heal, we might be able to finish it this turn. If he does heal, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Because now we're in a position where we don't have a very good setup going forward for the rest of this fight. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Health-wise, we're not doing horribly. FP-wise, we're doing pretty poorly. I think he's capped at 3 heals. He's levitating, so that's new. And he's doing that because, you know, obviously he wants to make it harder for us to attack him. Makes sense. So I can't use a hammer. He's split himself into copies. We're gonna Star Storm. Hope for the best. So he's gonna have 9 HP if he doesn't heal. If he heals one more time, we might just call it there, because there's no way we can finish this fight in like an extra minute. Otherwise, you might see it through. And if I also guard this, thank you. Yeah, we can finish this. Piece of cake. I'm surprised we got through that. We actually might save the ending animation for next time, just because we're going to be right at time by the time all this plays out. I'm going to mash through, we're going to get a level up. Definitely leveling up HP this time, almost to max. There we go. Oh no, the last Star Spirit! King Bowser, forgive me! And as anticlimactic as this is, we are at time for this part. So next time we're gonna save the last Star Spirit and end Chapter 7. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Paper Mario.